We're on the Country versus Metal podcast, Mile Zero edition with Micky Braun.
Yeah, I made it.
Yeah, I made it to a show finally.
Yeah, I saw you out there,
dude. I was so mad at myself after the show because man, you guys are like rock solid, and it has all that energy and just that feel that like music I normally listen to just didn't have, and all the songs and all the just the feel of it. It was incredible, and got to see everything tie together. It was
awesome, man.
It was really great.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was funny. It was very reminiscent of last year. It was a little chilly, but everybody showed up, man. We had a party. It was fun.
Yeah, and yeah, congratulations on.
Thank you.
On your baby.
Yeah, 10 days old.
Yeah, that's wild. And I appreciate you being here because, like, time away from your family and everything is.
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
Yeah, I did the exact same thing 7 years ago.
I was
like, yeah, hey, gotta go.
Yeah,
don't want to, but I got to. But yeah, it's a fun life getting the new one on the ground and hanging out.
Yeah.
It's
funny. Like I ran into your brother last night, which late night I always seem to run into Gary. He's great, man. It's funny because I remember the first time we talked, I was like, man, just how many Brauns are there? Because everywhere, the one year I went, either Willie, Gary.
Yeah.
I don't think you were there that year. Maybe you were. I don't know, but I got to hang out with Pablo.
Yeah.
And I started a riff. I was like, because I love Dustin Sunshine. Yeah. Like, he's normally my guy. Yeah. Like, I'm fixated on, unless Bennett's ripping a solo. But dude, right. Pablo.
Yeah.
What a Swiss Army knife.
Well, and he's an animal.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like being a guitar player, like you try to take things away, and you just realize like how much I'm lacking watching someone like him play.
I know. And then on top of it, yesterday, even I'm just playing rhythm, and he's playing lead. It was cold. I was like, Jesus Christ, thank God. Somebody knows how to do this.
Yeah. Dude, I love, like, a lot of the, like, heavier music. There's hardly any, unless they did, like, MTV Unplugged. With the acoustics, when they did do acoustic, it was, like, a flashy, like, nice gloss on the top. But your guitar shows your personality, that arc of your strumming. It just, I love that.
Yeah, it's funny. Everybody asks me about that guitar. They're like, how old is that guitar? Is that like a 60s? I'm like, I bought that in 2023.
Dude, that's...
No, sorry, 2003. But
still, though, it's...
Nonetheless, it's now it's kind of old, but I feel like it's still new to me.
Yeah. Now, is that like your, like, trigger? Like, that's your...
That's my road dog. Yeah, it's the road guitar. I bought it with me and Willie and David Beta got a deal through Gibson, and they gave us 3 guitars for the price of 1. So we all chipped in and bought 1 guitar, and they sent us 3. And that was the one that was like, I don't care what happens to it. It didn't cost me a lot of money because they basically endorsed me on it. And then I have one other Gibson that they gave to me in Montana. And I went over to their showroom there, and where they make all the Gibson guitars, and he gave me a tour through the place, and I'll turn that off. But just after the tour, the guy goes, "Hey man, I got to show you something," and he shows me this guitar, and I go, "Man, that's awesome." He goes, "Do you want it?" And I go, "Yeah, I mean, I'll play it." And he goes, "Yeah, we can loan it to you." And I go, "Well, as you can see from my other guitars, I'm not easy on them."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, this one had this little blemish, and they couldn't sell it because of that. So he's like, they're going to burn it otherwise." And I was like, "Well, I'll take it." So I've been playing that one too a ton, but the one you saw yesterday, the J45, that's my go-to girl.
Yeah. So, like, with blemish guitars that they can't sell, they burn them?
They burn them.
Oh, dude, that's like so sad.
I swear to God, I was like, "Ah, if you got anything else in the wood pile,
Yeah.
I'll take it."
Yeah,
But yeah, they honestly they told me they can't sell them if they have anything wrong with them. And this was just it was a run in when they were doing the spray on it. So I'm probably not supposed to say that, but anyway.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, being that you're from the Northeast, and so am I as well, and everyone down here is so excited for the seafood. I'm like, you have no idea. Like, you're talking
So
like,
funny, dude. Yesterday, I went to dinner with a good friend of mine, Brett, who's running sound for us, but he works for Robert Earl and Steve Earl most of the time. But he was on the road with us for like 4 years, and great guy. But we went and we were laughing about that same conversation. We're like, oh yeah, came all the way down here to Key West to get some seafood from Boston.
yeah. That's it. People are like, oh, did you have the lobster? I'm like, no, this is warm lobster. You need the New England cold lobster. It's so different. It's so crazy. It's the same animal, but whatever climate it's in, it's just.
Yeah, I know it's so funny. I do the same thing. Like, oh, I usually don't eat lobster anywhere else.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny, and it's because a lot of like Bill Corbin.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking. You know, like where do you eat a meatball sandwich when you're up on the trash can? Exactly. You know, it's just.
Yeah, I love that. You know, him and I have had some good yucks about that as well, because he's a back east kid as well.
Yeah,
so it's fun.
And yeah, it's wild how, you know, you think Boston, Massachusetts, you know, this amount of snow is nothing compared to you, and you made it here, pretty much. Not as terrible as everybody else, and I was in Philly, and man, it was terrible.
Yeah,
just
I got up, and it was I guess we got almost 18 inches the other day at my place, and shoveled out the drive and hanging out and playing in the snow with Hattie and having fun. And then the next morning I had to fly here, so I got up at 6, and there was about 4 inches of snow, so I went out and shoveled out the drive so I could get my car out, and I came back inside, and my wife she goes, why'd you get up so early? And I go, I had to shovel out the driveway. And she goes, I thought you did that yesterday. And I go, I did.
Yeah.
But man, I love the snow. Like grew up in Idaho, so for me, when it starts snowing, it kind of gives me a little taste of home.
Yeah.
So I dig that.
Yeah, I don't like how it affects your life. Well, it's beautiful when you look out, and it just, even if it's just like a grassy landscape, and you see with the snow, and the way how it reflects the moonlight,
it changes everything. It really does. And like you're saying, like even at night, like Allie's like, God, you're like a little kid. I'm just standing at the window just watching it. So I'm like, it's really coming down out there. And she's like, God, you're so fascinated with it. And I'm like, I just really am. I love the weather in general, but I really love it when it starts coming down. It turns me into a little kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, it keeps coming. We'll be able to build forts tomorrow.
Yeah, right. It's because it was wild to me. Like when you talk to a lot of people at Mile Zero, and they come from a place that like they're not like built for that kind of season, and it's wild because it's a normal thing for us. Where it's just like, you know.
Exactly. I know that's kind of what always cracks me up when I come down here. Last year it was kind of cold, and like today looks gorgeous, but everybody's walking around. They're wearing their hoodies and their coats and all their stuff. They're all bundled up and like complaining about the weather. I'm like, it's actually kind of balmy to be honest. This is walking around weather.
I loved your brother when he said, man, they told us to be careful drinking at Steamboat at this elevation, but y'all need to be careful at this elevation too.
Yeah, he was enjoying that one.
Yeah.
we were laughing about that because it is. It's funny. Everybody always says that when you're in Steamboat or whenever we're out west, they're always like, "Oh man, I was in the hot tub last night, and man, it got me, man, real messed up." I'm like, "Was it the hot tub?"
Yeah, right. Yeah. 13, 15 beers, you know.
Exactly.
But dude, that's the cool thing about like this festival of like prior to seeing you guys play, like I was hanging out at the time I didn't know it was your brother. I was just like, man, that guy's familiar, you know.
Yeah.
The hat and the
Yeah.
fringe. But
The fringe.
yeah. That's
The
how we
year-
were
the
describing
year
it.
of the fringe. Yeah. No, we've been having a ball with that too. He's loving that jacket.
I would say that's his trademark for this year.
This year, that's his whole deal. Yeah. Yeah. It's been pretty funny.
Now, if anybody was to remember anything about you this year, do you have anything?
God, this year so far, I've been pretty good in the world of. I don't have any stamps. I think if anybody remembers me this year, it's going to be like, man, your brother was a wreck.
Oh, that's great. He can take all the publicity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he took the brunt of it on the first night, so I think we're good to go from here on out.
Yeah, and then like your brother can also blame. Well, Rossi, he was out in full force.
Yeah. Everybody was. The first night was a blast because nobody was working.
Yeah.
Like all my pals anyway. So we went out and we hit the town pretty good. And me and Stoney stayed up until about 3:30 or 4, and finally got back to my place and was like, man, that was a good night. And then the first text I got was from Gary, and he was like, man, I took a spill last night.
Oh, I saw that. Bill Corbin showed us the pictures. I'm like, oh my god. I think your response was like, you need glasses?
Yeah, glasses?
Yeah. Why are you wearing glasses? You're inside. Oh, I have pink eye.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday the wind started blowing, the tarp blew up and hit him in the face, and he's like, oh, my eye.
I just remembered the picture. I'm like, man, it's...
Yeah, it was pretty classic. It still is. He's like, God, just tripped over my own dumb feet walking home.
Yeah.
Like,
Trying to outrun gravity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, gravity always wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the cool thing about this festival. Like a lot of people ask, like, how do you meet people? How do you get acclimated? And, you know, a lot of it is Steve does the scheduling.
Yeah.
But like honestly, after the shows, you go to Duval, you're gonna hang out with everybody. It's really cool because it's a music festival and everyone takes it serious. But after your job's done, it's cool to see you guys online and. You know, you get to have a drink with like dude, like finally get to see you guys, and it's from the record. I love the sound, but to see like the interaction and how everybody was having a great time, and then you're just like, oh, that's why Micky's voice sounds different because it's not Micky singing. You know, you get to see. Yeah, it's a really cool experience to come down and get to hang out, and because you know next year. Yeah. You can wave to your favorite artist and be like, hey, man, I remember that time we had.
Exactly. Well, it's like this fest and Steamboat and our festival up in Idaho, same deal. Like it's across the board, the same deal. Everybody just hangs out like, you know, we are normal people. And that's what we do. It's like if I was down here in Key West on a vacation, I would be doing the exact same thing, you know. So I feel like everybody else is doing the same thing. We're all just trying to map out who's going where, and we're texting each other and just trying to figure out where the hang is. And you don't really have to do it too much when you're in this setting because right, like you say, just walk down Duval. You're gonna stumble into it at some point, you know.
Right?
Like, hey, what do you guys do? So I love it. It's right up my alley for just a fun, normal hang, you know.
It's like being in at the bars where when they scan this, you know, like you bump into people or people bump into you. Yeah. I have no worries. You know, where we're from, I'd be like, you know, like I have to put my hands up. Everybody hears.
Wallet in my pocket.
Yeah. Check in. Yeah, but here it's you can be like carefree because if you're an attendee of the Mile Zero Fest, you're here for the same thing, for the music, the experience.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's very like especially the one thing I love about the scene is how it's like a big family.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. Yeah, like you're saying, it's like I'll be walking down the street and you know, a golf cart will pull over and be like, "Hey, you need a ride?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll jump in." "Where are you going?" "I'm just going down here to Harry's or you know wherever." And "Oh yeah, jump in," you know. And you have no like, there's no worries in the world. You can just do whatever you want and know that everybody's here for the same reason, which is to have fun and just hang out. You know, and you get to meet a lot of people and. Over the years on the road, that's how we've kind of established our fan base, is just by hanging out with people and, you know, getting to know where people are from and you know, it's fun to, I like it for songwriting. I like just all aspects. I get stories left and right from folks telling me they came in from here and this is what they're going through in their life. And, you know, it all logs in there, you know, one way or another.
Yeah, it's got to be so much. It's funny, like you're going to be talking to Soul Gravy, and he's excited. Like we made sure. I was because like I've fumbled the ball seeing you before, because he was like, y'all never. He's like, they never come to Memphis.
Yeah, yeah, it's not very often, man. We've played Memphis a few times, and I always love playing there, but like it's never been we haven't like gotten the crowd that we've like would like to have there. But I'm like, I know they're here because I have played shows there before. With like we were on tour one time, it was us and Reckless and Stoney, and we played this joint and like packed house on a Sunday night, like, and everybody's singing along to every word. And then we went back like 6 months later, and there was like 47 people there, and I was like, what happened to the other 265? You know.
Yeah.
But I really love that town, man. I've had a lot of fun there, and it's just nostalgic with all the music that has come out of Memphis, and it's badass. I like it there.
Yeah, he was talking like the one venue, like Elvis played there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, it's just everything about it is always fun. And I don't know. We went. Graceland is just. Have you ever been there?
No.
Man, it's so cool. So cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just like even with like the Texas scene, like you can say like Canes and Greenhall. Never been there,
Yeah.
but I know like the nostalgia, and
Yeah.
they have their own like entity. And
Yeah.
when people talk,
Absolutely.
and you can just tell it's a special place. But like Graceland, you know, it's even if you didn't like Elvis, you know what that place is, and just
going through. I've been there 3 times now, and every time I see something different that I didn't see the time before, and I don't know if it's the time of year or whatever, but for whatever reason I'm paying attention to a different thing. But like, I mean, just going through there, you can just feel it. Like, you can feel it. It's like, man, I can't imagine what was going on here when this wasn't a museum.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like
it's
what
so
really
wild.
transcended
But like,
in these walls.
Like I took a lot of stuff. I was a carpenter. My grandfather was a carpenter, so I kind of got into that at a young age, and then I built log houses for a while. And but when I went to Graceland for the first time, I was walking through, and I was just like taking notes of like, you know, he's got one room that's got like 12 old TVs just on the wall, so he could watch every program that he wanted to watch.
Like all at the same time.
All at the same time.
He pretty much developed picture in picture without knowing that he was on to something.
Yeah, exactly. And it was really cool. So when you go in, all the TVs are on. They're all on different channels, and and he had a bar in every room. Like even when you walk through the front door, I don't know if most people notice this, but right when you walk in the front door, there's a cocktail stand right there. So like obviously when he was hosting people over, first thing was get you something right there, and then you start walking through going, and every single room has some sort of hosting deal. I just thought it was the coolest thing. And
Like a good guy with money, because that's I would have keg hoses out of the ceiling.
Exactly,
You know, if I had money, it would probably shorten my lifespan.
yeah, exactly.
But like a bar cart, I'd probably push it or
Absolutely.
like a baby carriage wherever I went.
Everywhere I go.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it was really cool to see just how much you could really see how much that place was built for just hosting friends and family, and it's really awesome.
Yeah, you get to see. Well, as a carpenter, you can kind of see it from the perspective of why it was built, and stuff like that. That's got to be like I said, to have money, to have we all have dreams, to materialize them, and and to see somebody that did that, because like you see him on stage, you hear his music, you see him perform, and then see the other side of like this guy just wants to have a good time and
and
enjoy life.
Yeah, the upstairs. I didn't get to go up there the first time, but I got to go up there the second time. It was closed, but I got to go up and check it out. But that was like Elvis's, like, nobody comes up here but whoever whoever I take up here. Kind of a joint. And it was really cool. Same deal. It was like a whole nother level of the house that was, you could tell that was his lair to just go and get away from it all. Like, I was thinking about it. I was like, I bet he just spent days up here without going downstairs and just hearing the ruckus that's going on down below.
Away from the constant.
Yeah.
What would you have in your lair? Like if it just your room?
Man, to be honest, I'm pretty simple. I would probably have, if I was at that level where I could have whatever I wanted, I'd probably have a baby grand piano just for plunking around on for fun. I'm not a piano player, but I'm drawn to them. But I'd have that and a really nice writing desk and a huge bed and views. That would be my other thing. I'd like to have a lot of, I like being able to look out and see what's going on. So windows. But otherwise, I don't need the heart-shaped tub or anything.
Oh yeah. all that stuff.
Pretty easy, but most of my life, every place I've lived at, I've had a mini fridge and a microwave in kind of my songwriting area, my room, and I've done that in every house that I have, and I just have. Sometimes I put my leftover pizza in there, and I got a bottle of wine and some cold beers for hanging out with people around. But it's kind of like living in a hotel room. I've lived my whole life in a hotel room for the most part. So, like, those are the things that perfect. I don't need much.
Yeah, just those little comforts.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, man, like watching you guys play and seeing the crowd, you're probably somebody's Elvis.
Well, that's funny to think about. I don't consider myself anywhere in the realm, but it is funny to think about that because I can't remember who I was talking to the other day, but I was like, man, I just can't believe that like people come from all over the world to come watch us play. And that's how I feel when I'm in the crowd watching Springsteen or, Alejandro Escovedo or wherever I am. When I'm a fan, you do have to remind yourself that that's what these other people came here to see as well. And like that's why Joe Ely and people like that are such a big inspiration, because they came to see a show, and whether you're on top of your game or not, you still got to try your hardest, because that's what people paid for and that's what they want to see. And I don't know, it's not a cliche to me. It's really just an honest. I try my best.
You guys were fantastic. Yes, and so good. Like it's just amazing. It's just I always try to like put in terms like the red dirt and the Texas country, and it's just like a mojo of it, man. And you guys just embody. And when the interaction on stage, when you guys are like playing over, crossing the guitar necks, and really getting in, I was like, man, I love the theatrics. And you see like the worn down guitar, and like knowing Bill, talking to your brother, and it just, and everybody knowing, and, staying next to Ross at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It was a really cool experience. So you're definitely probably a crazy amount of people like Red Dirt Elvis.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I do my best.
It was great.
Thank you. That's very nice.
The
it's a high compliment.
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm so glad this stuff came into my life, because man, it's a different kind of energy, and I
right. Yeah,
I get to talk to you. That blows my mind.
Well, it's funny too. Music is such a weird vein for people to get into different stuff. Like I ended up being friends with people when I was younger just because of what they were listening to, and it was so outside of the box of what I grew up listening to. I grew up listening to country music, like that's what I was playing, and that's what my mom and dad listened to. It was Merle Haggard and Robert Earl, and Dad introduces to Steve Earle, and like just all these great artists. And then as I got older, all my friends were listening to Metallica and Pearl Jam and like Nirvana, and like the whole grunge scene was kicking off in Seattle, and it just took me down a completely different mindset as far as songwriting, and like that happened later, but the influences definitely I pick them up as far as going, oh man, I'm so glad that that guy,
right, and it molded your sound,
10, like, and yeah, I mean, in a way, I'm sure it has. Like it's not something that I focused on, but sure it did.
Just hold it out the way it was, and thank God it did.
Yeah, absolutely. And same deal, like I was saying before, with just watching at a young age, getting to go to live shows. That's one great thing about Texas. I remember going there when I was really young. You can go into shows, like they'll let you in. It doesn't have to be a 21 and up bar, everywhere. Like you can actually go see shows at Green Hall. We have babies on people's shoulders, and like it's
awesome.
For me, it really is. It's cool that kids can go and see live music in that atmosphere at such a young age.
Yeah, and make those memories.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna send you down the Soul Gravy. I appreciate you talking.
Yeah,
very
you
cool.
So much for having me, and I was sorry I was 11 minutes late. I got up and was like, it's got to be about 9. 10:45. Fuck.
No, it's been really cool, man.
Well, thank you, man. It's been nice getting to know you and hanging out, and I'm sure we'll do a lot more of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Micky.
Yeah. Thank you.